half-ass it. Don't half-ass it. Boy, that never goes out of style, does it? I mean, think about it. If you're gonna do something, if you've chosen to do something, whatever it is, easy, hard, if you give it your all and you don't half-ass it, win, lose, draw, get what you want, don't get what you want, whatever the outcome is, if you don't half-ass it, at least you're not gonna have to wonder, oh, would the outcome have been different? What if I did give it my all? And boy, wondering that is what keeps us up at night.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason, coming back with another one, man. My allergies is killing me today, bro. But real quick, though, that's why I'm gonna make this video short, man. Listen, in that clip, right, you got Matthew McConaughey telling you very simply, he's saying something very simple, and that's just like, look, hey, don't half-ass it, man. Anything that you doing out here, just don't half-ass it. And that's why when you watch football, right, you see them, like when it comes to the big games, not even just the big games, just the games in general, you know what I mean? And the games in general, you will hear people saying, like, look, leave it all on the field. And that means a few things, you know what I mean? That means give it your all, but no matter what the outcome is, listen, you left it all on the field. You know what I mean? Whatever happens, no matter what happens, listen, you left that shit out on the field. You gave it your all and you left it at that. Whatever happens, happens. All I know is I did what I had to do and whatever it took to win. And listen, this how you gotta have, this the mindset that you gotta have, and this is how you gotta carry yourself when you trying to do big things out here. You know what I mean? When you trying to do big things, listen, you gotta leave that shit out there. You gotta give it your all, and no matter what the outcome gonna be, listen, all you can do is be like, man, listen, I gave this shit the best shot I fucking had. I gave it everything. I put my all in it, and I gave it my blood, sweat, and tears. You know, it didn't work out, whether it did or it didn't. All you know is that you left it out there. You put that shit out there, and listen, this was the outcome, you know? And listen, when you do that, it leaves no doubt. You're not asking yourself, which like Matthew McConaughey said, man, it's gonna bother you. You know what I mean? It's gonna trouble you, man. It's gonna haunt you in your sleep because you questioning whether you gave it your fucking all. And if you didn't, man, you're gonna be like, damn, man, what if I did just give it my all? What if I just left my blood, sweat, and tears on that field? What if I just gave it my all in that classroom? What if I just did whatever it took to get to where I was trying to go? But the point is why you asking yourself that is because you know that you didn't. Deep down, you know that you didn't. And like he said, that shit is gonna haunt you. It's gonna keep you up at night because the possibilities could have been endless. You just don't know. And the reason why you don't know is because you didn't do it. You didn't give it your all. You didn't keep going when you should have. Instead, you gave up. So bottom line, don't half-ass it. You know what I mean? Whatever you do, take off. Go and give it your all and go to the fullest. Go knees deep, balls deep into that shit until you get what it is that you deserve and what you worked hard for. But you can't expect that if you half-assing everything. You got people out there, right? They made a habit of it. They made a habit of giving up. They made it a habit of half-assing it, not giving it they all, not leaving it all in the classroom, not leaving it all on the basketball court, not leaving it all on the football field, not leaving it all in their writing and being an author and all of those things. They didn't give it they all. So now, since they gave up on it or it never did take off like they wanted it to, they sitting up at night like, damn, I should have worked harder on that. Damn, what would have happened if I didn't half-ass it, if I didn't, if I wasn't pussyfooting around, if I didn't, like they say when I played football, if I wasn't hot dogging it. Because when I played football, these is all the terms that was being used. And guess what? When they was using it, the people that knew that they was half-assing it, that knew that they was hot dogging it, they knew who they were. They knew who they was. So the thing is, man, listen, don't even torture yourself like that. Any and everything that you do, you need to go all in. You need to go all in on that shit, man. Otherwise, you just gonna be questioning and wondering for the rest of your life what would have happened. And sometimes that shit is torture. Sometimes that's worse than actually losing. See, a motherfucker that gives it is that give it they all, they don't mind failing. They don't mind losing because they left it all out there. You know what I mean? They put their blood, sweat, and tears behind that, and it just didn't go in their way. And when you close to the Most High, you okay with that because the Most High maybe have something else better for you down the line. But when you don't do that, bro, listen, man, that shit for the birds. You gotta go all in or just don't go at all. A lot of y'all motherfuckers out there talking about, man, I go hard in this, I go hard in that. Motherfuckers just tossing the term around, just saying they go hard. But do they really do? Nah. Because if they did really go hard, listen, they work would speak for them. If they did really go hard, they wouldn't have to constantly say, bro, I go hard, man. Hit me up, man. You want me to jump on this song? I go hard. Hey, man, what you got? Let me see what you got. You got something, you know what I mean, where I could go on, or SoundCloud, or a CD that you could give me so I could listen to it? No, I ain't got nothing, man. Cause such and such, man. I be trying to get up in there. They got every excuse in the book. They got every excuse in the book. So if you got nothing to show me, then you just running your mouth. So how do you go hard? Because if you really went hard, right, your work would speak for itself. You would have your music on CDs. You would have books out there if you write. You would have your music on SoundCloud and all of these outlets, these free outlets. Bro, you ain't got to pay for YouTube. You ain't got to pay for SoundCloud. You ain't even got to pay to get your music out there like that. But everybody go hard, man. I go hard, nigga. I go hard. Everybody go hard. But got nothing to show for the shit that they talking. They got nothing to show for the shit that they talking. So I'm telling y'all this because I don't want it to be y'all. I want y'all to be able to back up every word that y'all say. I want y'all to be able to back up everything that you do and don't have no regret. I don't want y'all to have regret. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's embarking on this journey, right? That may not even be giving it they all. They slipping up every little chance that they get, not even fighting. You ain't even fighting this shit. Any little chance you get, any little piece of ass you see, you quick to fap. You quick to go fap and then be sitting there feeling like shit because you relapsed. You didn't try hard enough. You didn't drop down and do no push-ups. You ain't try to do no sit-ups. You ain't try to tune that shit out. You didn't try to cut off your Instagram, get off Facebook. You didn't try to do none of that shit. But you just want to keep failing and want to keep feeling sorry for yourself. Man, listen, ain't no love in that. Ain't no glory in that. You know what I'm saying? So don't half-ass nothing that you do in life because that becomes a habit. People push that onto everything else. That shit become a domino effect. And you don't want half-assing and giving up and failure and shit to become a domino effect. You need to start finishing shit. A lot of you motherfuckers won't even finish nothing. You start something and won't finish and got every excuse in the book. Every excuse in the book, man. Listen, you gotta ask, listen, you gotta make a pact with yourself and tell yourself, listen, if I start this, if I do this, then I ain't giving up. I'ma give it my all. I'ma give it my blood, sweat, and tears. I'ma leave it on the field. I'ma leave it in the weight room. I'ma leave it wherever it is because I know that I gave it my all and I'm not gonna have to question myself about this shit later on. You know what I'm saying? All you can do, whatever the outcome is be like, damn, thank the Most High either way it go. For you having that opportunity and getting that idea, and not only that, acting on it. Because you got people that won't even act on it. They got all these ideas up here and don't know where to begin. When all it takes is for them to begin. All you got to do is start and figure things out. But people don't want to do that. They want people to figure it out for them. They want people to put in the work and the leg work and all that other shit for them. And that's the problem in society today. That's the problem with all these people that wanting so many things. They want all these things, but they not willing to put that work in. They just gonna pussyfoot and hot dog around it and say that they tried it, and then they're gonna give up when they don't get the results that they want. So when they don't get the results that they want, they quick to give in. They quick to give in, and then guess what? All they left with is a list of things that they tried and failed in. That's all they left with. That's all they left with, and a bunch of cap behind it. A bunch of cap behind it of things that didn't go nowhere. So I don't want that to be y'all. Listen to Matthew McConaughey and just listen. And it's as simple as he said it, man. Just don't half-ass it. Don't half-ass it. Whatever it is that you do, go full force on that shit. Be the one that really go hard, not the one that say, man, I go hard. Man, nigga, you don't go hard. You be the one that actually go hard. That ain't got to run around yelling all of that. Because people gonna be able to look at you and feel your energy and know that this nigga's not playing. This motherfucker not playing. I could see that he go hard. I could see that he been in the gym. I could see that he's serious about his craft. When I asked him about his music, he got CDs on them and he got links. He texts me the link that a motherfucker could click on through a text message that's gonna point me into the direction of all his shit, his whole catalog. That's a motherfucker that go hard. That's somebody that's not giving up. That's somebody that then left it all in their music and on the field and on the basketball court and anything that he's doing in life. And he transmuting that to other things. He transmuting that energy into other areas. That ain't failure. How is that failure? When you give it your all and left it all out there. That's not fucking failure. That's not fucking failure. That's a motherfucker that's out here trying. That's a motherfucker that's out here putting it on the line. That's a motherfucker that's out here taking chances, risk. That's a motherfucker that's okay without the reward behind it, because the reward was actually being able to have that opportunity. So he thanking the Most High for that, because he learned something from it. He learned something deep within himself, and that was to keep going, and that was to give it your all, and that's to never give up. So I want y'all to walk away with this same message and with this same attitude in everything that you do in your life. All right? And that's my word, man. My name JC and Sinn-Take. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to